Double Take Sports Talk. 5 good minutes with the Watts brothers. Coming up, we're going to talk about uh, Tom Brady and what the NFL had to say about him. We'll talk about that and much more with Tom Brady next. Double Take Sports Talk. 5 good minutes with the Watts brothers, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. I'm Darren. On the other side of me is Daryl Watts.
All right, we're here. What's going on?
We are here again. We are here again. Ladies and gentlemen, again today we got Tom Brady. I know a lot of people go sit there and be like, can you really just let him go and let him be him? No, not really. No.
If he keeps making the news, that's what he's going to be, the news.
Yep, he wants to be the news. That's how he's going to be.
That's how it's going to be.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to do this, Daryl?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 minutes starts now. Tom Brady actually engaged in equipment violation for not having the NFL logo on his helmet. People believe that this could be in protest for the NFL and the fact that nobody's not supporting him anymore in Deflategate. They believe, Tom Brady probably believe, hey, they let me down, so I'm not doing this. But you dig yourself a grave by actually doing equipment violation. Is that how you really want to go down for this? Daryl, what is your take on that?
You was getting all the high mighty praises and stuff like that before you got caught doing things you had no business doing. He was getting all the praises. He was the best quarterback in the league. And by far, they're still saying that he is the best quarterback next to Peyton Manning.
I put him in my top 20.
No, and he is. No, he's in my top 30. To be honest, he's in my top 30. But this is what I'm saying for as the media. So now he's the greatest next to Peyton Manning. This is just like a timeline. So now everything is out in the wind. Everything's out. The Deflategate, the Spygate, all that stuff. And they starting to see who he really is. They're starting to see who he really is. And his shortcuts to winnings. So, with that being said, now he dodged suspension last season.
Mm-hmm.
And Goodell kept fighting it. And now he actually has to face these suspensions. He has to face them now. And now all of a sudden, now that he can't get his way, now he's crying, moping, and all that. And decides he wants to slap the NFL, NFL logo off the helmet.
Yep.
To me, Darren, you were just digging the grave, just like you said.
What did the NFL have to say about this? Nothing.
Of course.
They didn't say a word about it.
Of course.
Is they
You're
trying to
already
sweep?
in violation for one.
Are they trying to sweep this under the rug after the fact that Deflategate is already out in the open and that they have already been on the news enough?
Nope.
Then what do you think it is?
They don't care.
They just don't care about the NFL logo as part of their.
They don't care about Tom Brady. They don't care what Tom Brady does. He already in enough trouble, so let's just give him a little sympathy.
Pro Talk Football says, hey, he's already engaged in equipment violation unless they just pull this off and pull Article 46 on this too. Under
What is
Article
the
46.
world coming to now? What is the world really coming to?
Unless they pull this off under Article 46 too, they're gonna sweep this under the rug and act like it never happened. That's what Pro Football Talk say, and I believe it. I strongly believe it. I believe that they really don't care. Brady put himself in this predicament anyway, and then you're going to dig yourself a bigger grave, and now the NFL want to plead sympathy with him after fighting for Deflategate. You might go ahead and just finish off what you already doing with Deflategate and go ahead and continue to do what he did. He did that for a purpose.
When did they actually see that? Did it say?
During the preseason. It was 2 preseason games. I think it was the last 2 preseason games. It was the last 2 preseason games, I believe it was. Yeah, it was the last. I believe it was the last 2 preseason games.
I just don't totally get it. I don't totally get.
I mean, the most that he would get out of this is just a fine and a first offense.
I mean, that's all you're gonna get, but I still don't get. What was your whole purpose? You know,
it could be a silent protest for Deflategate. I'm like, you won a championship that year. You won a championship that year, for God's sake. And then you got away with it the following year and didn't win a championship.
And so now he really want to put a dagger in their hearts because he slaps the dang on logo off the... Man,
who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? And you mean you only hurting yourself?
You're hurting yourself for one, and you're violating, what is it? What was it he was violating?
Equipment violation.
He just violated equipment violation. He should be fined or something of the sort and be the end of it. Y'all putting this stuff all out there, but there's nothing being done about it.
Of course not.
Why are y'all doing this?
See how long it took to do with Deflategate and Spygate.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just ridiculous. And I'm starting to agree with a lot of NFL players and what they're saying about Goodell. He's garbage.
How is he garbage?
He's garbage because he's unpredictable. Especially with the Al Jazeera report.
Now, maybe they just not saying nothing, but maybe they probably doing something on the inside.
Evidently,
who knows?
They are seeing more light than what we're seeing about Goodell. And this is not looking good. They're seeing something. Hey, that's just me. But if people sitting out here criticizing Goodell and they wanted him out the office a long time ago, but he refused and he still kept his job,
that's probably well because a lot of people is cheating and they want to get away with cheating like how they did back in the days.
I think it's deeper than that. I mean, I agree with that, but I still think it's deeper than that.
I think
it's something that he has really no business doing.
Or maybe, who knows?
Don't know what he's doing and stuff like that, especially when it came to domestic violence and stuff like that.
That's very true. That's very true. Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? But it's something that he's doing that they probably seen the light on.
Yeah.
Like NFL players ain't gonna see our light what we have to deal with at the stadium. But
that's our 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening to the
show. You can check us out on the social media side. Listen to more of our podcasts. Or you follow us on Twitter at DTSD2414. Like us on Facebook, Double Take Sports Talk page at the Watch Brothers. Subscribe on YouTube and also subscribe to the podcast app or the podcast on the podcast app featuring iTunes. Of course, got the new blog featuring critical thinking and analysis. Check it out at doubletakesportstalk.blogspot.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, until next time,
ciao.